So welcome back to the LeetCode series. So in this video we are going to do the do sum, which is a question which is first question in LeetCode that most of the people tried this question. So we are making this question easy by doing through the easiest method. Before that, I'm telling I hasn't used any kind of data structures in this. Just make it easier first. After doing 20 questions without considering data structures, we can use data structures after 20 questions. Okay, so now do this kind of simple and easy questions first. So the two sum question, so we can go to a two sum question. So first just read the question, and after that we can go to the example. So just read the question first. So given an array of integers nums and an integer target which returns which means indexes of the two numbers such as they can add up to the target. So you can assume that each input won't have exactly one solution, and you may not sure that the same element twice. So you can also return the answer in any order. So we can go to the example so to understand. So in this example we can see that the input are two things. One is nums and another is target. So what we want to do is that from traversing through this array, we need to reach the target. If we get the target, we can return the value. So let's see the first example. So our target is 9. So we are traversing to this array. First, our I value on this 2. So our I values are in this 2, and we are checking with the j value. So our j is currently on the next I plus 1th value. So we are calculating that 7 plus 2 is what? 9. So at the first iteration we get the target value. 7 plus 2 is 9. So we can return, we doesn't need to return this 7 and 2. We need to return its index point. We know that it's 0, 1, 2 and 3. So result is 2 and 7. So we can return 0 and 1. That's the output. So we can go to the next example. Here we can see we can take the first index 0 as what? Ith value, and we can take the I plus 1th value as j. So j is 2 now, and we can add 3 plus 2 is 5. So it's not our value. So next we can increment the j. So j value is 4. So I plus j is equal to 3 plus 4. It's 7. So 7 is not our target. So we can increment the 3 again. So 3 is moved from this 0th index to the first index. So j will be I plus 1. So j will be 4. And we can calculate that the 4 plus 2 is what? Yeah, it's 6. Our target is get. It is what? This is our 2 plus 4 is 6. So we can return the indexes. So our index is 0, 1, 2. So 1 and 2 is the output. That's we can see here. Like that we can take the another input as same. It will be ith value and jth value. It will return the same indexes. And it's coding time. So we know that there are two values. One is nums and another is target, where the nums all array values must meet this target. So first we can took, as I already said, first we need a loop of I, where a variable for we can traverse through all the elements in the nums array. So we can put I for that. So we created array. Inside that we need to traverse the second value, that's I plus 1th value. So we can use j for that. So I'm using j here. So this will be the inner loop. that is corresponding to the increment of I, where I start from 0 and the j start from the next value corresponding to the I up to the end. Both will reach up to the end. So next we can search for before that. So after that we need to, it's a simple thing we need to do, just multiply I and j and just find that if it reaches the target we can return its indexes. That's all. I'm doing that. If a value is meet the target from the array, it's on the same array where the two indexes meets this target. So what we can do is that we can just return its indexes. Return I comma j. That's the only thing we need to do. So we get the answer now. So also we can do one thing also that I will do. So for this test case this is enough. So if there is no solution is found and you can return an empty array for that, so we can use this for if there is no solution is found. But actually our test case doesn't need that. So if we need that we can do that. So now we doesn't need that. So let's check whether it's correct or not. Yeah, it's correct, even though I didn't use any kind of data structures for that, but the answer is absolutely correct with small amount of runtime. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. So that's all about the two sum and things. So I think I make your two sum and the things is most simplified. So thank you for watching. Subscribe the channel for to see more content related to LeetCode. Stay connected, be safe.